Hop back on. We will go ahead and get started. So we are doing some social media tips today. I know everyone loves hearing about the social media. I know Robert for sure loves hearing about it. He's the biggest social media
Oh,
guru.
it's my favorite topic. Are you kidding me? I am Mr. Social Media. Come
Yeah,
on.
I learned from him, guys. So I'm like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
um,
right up my alley. Thanks for making that call.
let it's just so funny. Okay, so going into this year, me along with the rest of the marketing team are just so excited of who has been trying to get their social media up and running and always asking us questions on how they can improve their online presence, which for us, it's like music to our ears, and we're always here to help you guys. So, one of the major things that I have found to be the most for agents, especially because we are, or you guys are very busy, and it can be hard to keep track of, some certain items that you're wanting to post. So Instagram actually last year, I would say like maybe around October-ish, they launched that within the app, you could schedule out posts. That way, when you take like a photo or like you have a new listing coming up, instead of having that on the back of your mind, the way that you could schedule this post, it's going to post, you can add a caption, you can add a location, you can really customize it to how you want. And then on the day that you choose to post it and time, it will go ahead and do that for you. Just know that something that is so important about planning ahead is that you are just confident knowing that something is being posted instead of always having, to think, oh my God, like I was supposed to post this yesterday, or I completely forgot. I got caught up, with cold or, with prospecting and other trainings where I just like completely forgot. And then it's already like late at night, and, you just want your audience to be able to see this. So, you don't post that day. So we took screenshots what it would look like on your phone, if you do have your Instagram app. How you're going to go ahead and click on, if you were to post. So if you're going through the motions of posting a photo, once you the end, you'll notice at the very bottom it says advanced settings, and then it will take you to the following page that shows schedule this post. Once you turn that on, you'll be able to choose the date and time that you want it to be shared with all of your. So that's something to just keep in mind. And if you guys do have any other questions about setting up your Instagram, or if you want more hands-on help with doing this, you can call any of the marketing team. All of our information is located on the agent resource guide. Give one of us a call or an email. We can walk you through the process, or even schedule a further Zoom meeting that will help you schedule that post. And then along with planning ahead, we've recently a lot of questions. I mean, I'm sorry, on Cassidy, you can switch the slide. We've recently had some questions on people who are having some troubles with what to post, when to post, and good for your online presence. And I always like to tell our agents and anyone asking for social media help that you have to think that this is going to be someone's first impression on you and your lifestyle and the area service. So as much as it's so much fun seeing everyone post their like they're just listed and they're just sold, and I think it's very important to post those, but there also has to be a balance with what you're posting, and how you're showing your online presence. And a great way is, I know some agents do like farming around certain areas to kind of get their name out there, which is great too. But I would utilize your social media. Like, let's say here I'm based out of our San Diego. applications. So if I was an agent and we did, I know there's some places that do farmers markets, or there's some places that do like nighttime fun markets by the beach. That's something that if, let's say, someone is looking to move to San Diego and they're searching in the area and they stumble across your page, they're going to not only learn about San Diego and the city and the events that they have, but they're also going to see that you are very involved in your community, which I think is very important. Some of the time, people who are looking for an agent, they're either relocating areas, or they're starting to build a family and they want to move somewhere, where it's good to have kids, or it's, there's always something to do on the weekends or events, just neighborhood and, up and coming. We also have a lot of neighborhoods with like HOAs, and if you farm in that area, I know just the past week, these HOA communities do their own events like city, and if there's some agents that farm in communities out here to where it's super fun. If someone wants to get involved in that community, you can let them know, like, on top of just living in this city, there's also like another tiny little city within the city of this HOA community, which are always fun to learn about. I know ours does like movie nights at the pool, and they have a projector, and they'll have popcorn and snacks, and that's like if someone is looking to build a family and move in those areas, super great. Does anyone have any questions on the planning ahead, or any just posting on social media? Nope. Okay, we will go over to the next slide. Chat. Yeah. Okay. So AI has been a topic of conversation. I want to say since last summer. There's so many different applications that have integrated AI. I know even just our in-house follow-up boss has it. So it's super cool, but a great way to use it for social media. You can use it for like newsletters, or just trying to get like a paragraph out there, but having trouble with the words, or some that are currently trending to help push out your posts. So Chat GPT is super awesome because you can easily just start to type in something that you're like looking for. I know Cassidy has it up on her screen, and she's going to kind of show you of how you can utilize it to create a caption.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of gonna put out something that you guys, for instance, an example would be like an open house. Even for me posting on the master's account, I typically always use ChatGPT just to make it sound more exciting, more unique. ChatGPT always comes up with things that I would never probably come up with on my own. That's why I literally love it. It's like my best friend. So today, for instance, I'm just doing an example for an open house. I'm typing out, please write me an Instagram caption for my open house I'm hosting as a real estate agent this Saturday, January 27th from 11 to 4. This home has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and then I put the square footage. So then once you hit enter, I mean, it's literally the quickest thing ever. So I put unlock the door to your dream home. Join me this Saturday, the 27th from 11 to 4 for an exclusive open house. This charming resident boasts 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, yada, yada. And it even will give you some hashtags, which I always typically use those too, along with my own hashtags, just to add more of like the community, the city that I'm in, things like that. But the more descriptive you are, I've noticed on ChatGPT, the more in depth it goes with writing you out a caption. So if I really wanted to go into detail about the open house I'm presenting, I could put, different things about the kitchen, the backyard, yada, yada, and it will give me an even longer caption. And then sometimes too, if there's something it writes out for me, like I love a couple of the sentences, but I don't like one, I'll just kind of mix and match things around with my own words. And then I always will literally just copy, and then I can paste it onto my Instagram caption.
And then can you also show them that if they're having issues with hashtags, if you could just type out like what are some top real
Yeah.
estate hashtags.
So I'll be like, give me some open house and real estate hashtags. And the list just goes on. So yeah, you can really use this for anything, even if you put, give me just listed hashtags, give me hashtags about California, give me hashtags about San Diego, different things, it will give you a bunch.
Then another great thing, if some of the agents are having issues with thinking of some content ideas, you can even ask ChatGPT, can you please create 5 days worth of real estate content to target new home buyers? You can, I don't know, it's literally insane. You can go so into detail, and we'll see now like what it pops up for Cassidy.
I mean, this thing's literally like a personal assistant for free. So
Yeah, so you can see here that it goes day 1 through 7, and it kind of is just giving you ideas. And along with the ideas, it's also a starter on like a caption. And with the captions, you can really take that and just be like, okay, I know like what I want to post or how I can start organizing my Instagram and being more consistent. Because I know one of the hard stops for that is that to think of like how to constantly be posting or how to utilize social media to the full extent. So you can see here that along with posts, it even does videos too, and you can ask it to create you a script. And obviously, once you get a script from ChatGPT, you can also change it up however you like. If you want to do, if you want to remove number 4 and kind of just use 5 through 9, or if you want to just use like 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, you can do that as well. So there's a ton. I recommend that everyone just messes with sort of AI. I know it doesn't have to be Chat GPT, but there is different softwares out there that they're all pretty much similar. They all, do the same research and, have the same, but this is definitely good to, I tell agents like just mess with it when you have some free time, and you'll start to notice that once you get more comfortable with the idea of knowing what to post and when to post it, it gets a little bit more exciting to be consistent with social media. So I know it's a hot if someone's like, should I do it? Should I not do it? I'm scared to do it because some days I notice that I'll get started and I'm like excited, and then I'll post for like a week. And then after that week, I, get distracted or I forget to do this. And then just, I'm out of for like a month or so, and then I try to get back in. So to really just keep yourself accountable and get excited and get a calendar going, I let tell our agents that it's really good if you plan a month or weeks ahead. And if you just think of ideas for like the next 2 weeks and you start recording content, or you start asking, we can even create it for you. If you get one of these ideas, and let's say one of them said a tip Tuesday, and you want us to help a tip, like a social media tip, post for social media, utilize our marketing request form and we can help you with that. If you screenshot the Chat GPT, the schedule that it sent you or some ideas that you like that it gave you, send it our way. That's why we're here to help you guys so that you don't have to do it all on your own, because I know that's one of the parts that holds our agents back, thinking that like, oh, that's so much work. But if we can do 75% of the work and all you have to do is post it on your page, I promise you it makes it a lot easier, and it makes it fun to start seeing, you'll run into people and they're like, oh my God, like I see that you're being a lot more active on social media. It's great. I love seeing your things. It's fun. So that also gives you like a boost of confidence where you're like, okay, this is actually working and people are getting to, to know me. So Gabby, it helps a ton. So let me know if you guys do have any question about ChatGPT. I know it's one of those things where most people know what it is, but if you haven't used it, you can always give us a call and we can walk you through the process, and then also show you how you can to your desktop so that you have it at easy access, and we can go from there. So go after our social media tips. So we wanted to touch base on a fun, loving event that is coming up. I love Valentine's Day, the pink and the reds, and it's a fun day to see everyone smile and be loved. So we do have some pre-posts that we are starting to create for all of our agents. So if you are wanting to take their last 2 weeks of January to really organize and January fresh and push out social media, this would be a great time to start organizing, that content or that calendars. So you can start calling us or submitting your marketing requests. As you can see here, we have some, and then along with social media, another part of marketing, I think is very important. If you kind of get in front of people and you show face and you get to meet new people. I love social media. I'm in marketing, but I always think in person, communication or in person interaction go a very long way. So we also thought of some fun Popeyes for you guys to do. And we're going to be sending these out, like I said, hopefully by the end of or middle of next week before February 1st. This will give you enough time to go into one of our offices. You can print these out, cut them, and then you can also find, some stuff to tag into. So you can see here that there's like the no bake Valentine's cookies. So if you just add those to like a bag of white chocolate chips, I was telling one of our agents, you could just staple it on there and you're just, dropping it off around your local neighborhood. That's a great way to kind of prospect. Or if you do have an area that you farm already, this is you can touch your agents. I know it's like, it could be like a new 2024 to certain events or certain holidays to touch your sphere of influence. It's very important to, just be consistent and staying in front of them. So this is a fun way to do that. So
I wanted to also kind of like take this time too to remind everybody that we obviously like put these designs out for you guys so that you'll have kind of pre-planned things and you don't really have to worry about thinking of a design or anything like that. But I know that a lot of you come to me with super creative ideas of like your own recipes or your own custom designs, colors, themes, whatever that may be. So not even just speaking on Valentine's Day, but any special dates for you coming up this year, holidays or just little events that you want to do. An agent in Canyon Lake the other day had me create her little Popeyes for this little event that she's hosting with this little cleanup crew and donations and stuff like that. So if you guys just have any like little personal events or anything that you want me to customize, that's kind of your chance to in the marketing request to let me know some ideas you have, and then we can definitely make it come to light.
Awesome. And then with that being said, we're going to go ahead and just open up the floor. If anyone does have questions or wants to take this time to ask us something, anything social media related or anything, you can go ahead. So we'll stick around for the next 10 minutes. And Cass, I don't know if you can stop sharing your screen. We'll just go back to the regular Zoom.
For the Popeyes, where can I get them? Do we have a website? Do we have anything, any place where we can?
I'm sorry, it cut off just a bit. What was the question?
Where can I get the Popeyes to add my information?
So emailing them now. I don't know if you remember receiving our holiday packet to where we had links for you guys to access them. So these are going to be emailed out by next Wednesday, just right before. If you want it earlier, you can just send us an email and we can get it over to you, but we're just still finalizing adding a couple more things to that email.
I also too, if you're in our private Facebook group, the FRS group on Facebook, I also always post the designs. They're obviously not customized ones. They're just those designs you just saw on the slide. I always post them and you can hold them down and save them from Facebook. And then also I have our Studio 2-1 Telegram chat, and I've been posting a lot of the designs in there as well. So if you ever want to save them that way, feel free. And then if for some reason you don't see them in any of those places, totally just email me and I can send you the designs.
Thank you.
Oh, I also wanted to let you guys know too. I think most of you guys probably follow it already, but we do have our Studio 21 Instagram page that I'm really trying to promote to everybody because I've been trying weekly, if not every other week, to post videos walking you guys through fun story ideas and real ideas and just different Instagram tips. But I do a step by step showing you how to create these things on Instagram. And I've heard that some agents' feedback, they've been trying them out and they've been really having fun with it and kind of promoting themselves more. So if you guys want to follow it, I'll put our ads in the chat right now. And I just recommend getting on there and you can kind of go through things I've posted previously. And then also, if you guys ever have ideas that you've seen somebody else do and you'd like me to do a little tutorial on that, feel free to ask me as well. And I'd love to get your guys' kind of input on things you want to see on there too. So I'll put the @ over here in the chat if you guys want to follow it on Instagram.
Awesome. And then let's see. Gabby is asking for the name of the Telegram. So it's just Studio 21. Let me see if I can add in the invite link into the chat. Give me 1 second.
I'm just curious how I get requests for social media training all the time, and yet everyone here is so quiet. No, got it all figured out? Okay, don't ask me again. Since you have it all figured out.
Question.
Yes.
How can we go to the advanced setting? I know you showed that, but how can we get there? I couldn't find mine for the Instagram.
Let's see. I'm sorry, can you repeat that? How can you get into
Yeah.
what page again?
Advanced setting for the post. Advanced setting.
Advanced setting.
Oh, got it. So if you're going into your Instagram application and it's gonna act as if you're posting a new story, or I mean, not story, sorry, a new post. Once you choose a photo, then you're gonna go on, click on next, and that's gonna be on the top right. And then just next. So once you get to the page where it has you add in the caption, it looks like add music, tag people, whatever. You're gonna scroll to the bottom and then you're going to see where it says advanced settings. Once you click on the advanced.
Oh, got it.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, so when you turn that on, you'll see that a calendar pops up, so you'll be able to choose that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bree, can you bring that up on the screen?
Yes, so I unfortunately am on Zoom on the computer, but I can bring up the slide again and have it show the photo. Cassie,
I can bring it up.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so it's just gonna be right down there. Let me pull it up on my phone too, so I can walk through it. And then just a reminder too, it does have to be on a business Instagram account. And I kind of made the mistake earlier of trying to look for it on my personal account. And if you're not set on business, then it's not going to show up. So if there's any reason you're not finding it, there might be a chance that you're not set on a business account. But when you're on your page, I don't know if you guys can see it, but you're going to click the 3 little bars on the top right. and then
Okay,
scroll,
hold on. The three, okay,
let's see.
the three little dots.
Yeah, give me 1 second, just looking for it. Sorry, that was my mistake. I was totally looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so you're gonna act like you're going to post something down here. And then from there, so say for instance, I'm just posting this photo. I'll click next, like I'm going to post it. Next.
Uh-huh.
And then that's when you're gonna scroll all the way down and you're gonna see advanced settings right at the bottom.
Okay.
And then from there, schedule posts will be like the first thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, it's a little loud in my office. I hope that helps.
It means there's people there, which gets me excited.
There's a lot of agents in here today, so
Woo!
no complaints.
There we go. That's what I'm talking. Hey, I have a question because I get this question sometimes. I guess it would be somewhat around social media etiquette because I only know one speed, which is go. So let's say that you're doing this Valentine's Day post, right? You post that on social media and someone replies. Should you engage with everyone that not likes, but necessarily like replies? Should you engage with people that reply? Like they say, "Oh, wow, that's really cool. That's great." And then like do you say something back or do you just like, okay, like just let it go? Like how do you engage with people that are replying on your post?
Yeah, oh,
Sorry, were you gonna go? You
I
probably have the
definitely,
same answer.
I definitely think it's important to engage back with them. The reason behind this is because as you're engaging with the comments that you have on your post, it is pushing out your post even more because the algorithm on Instagram works is they take the accounts that are being engaged with the most and they'll say, okay, this post now has 3 comments, we're going to push it to like another 10 people. And if it has another comment, it's going to post it to like another 10 people. Just the way it gets pushed out. So I highly recommend whether it's just a simple, reply back and it's like, hey, thanks, like hope you're doing well, or whatever. I think it is super, super important to kind of get on top of engaging those who are commenting.
What, Bree, those are, when you are posting a video of a listing and you do not want to put the property, the address of the property that you're listing. So I would type in, call me for address or DM me. In Instagram, the photos will only stay there 24 hours. And they're there, correct? Our posting on Instagram is only there for 24 hours, and then
the
You can't-
story, yes, the story is, but if you post onto your actual feed, no, it stays on there for as long as unless you delete the post, it'll be removed. But the stories are 24 hours, and then the post, just forever.
just stay there. Oh, that's something new. I didn't know that.
Yes. So if you are on Instagram, so if you click on, you'll notice that on the top left, your profile photo will be there, and then there will be a blue plus sign. So if you click on that, that's a story. That's the one that stays for only 24 hours. But at the bottom, you'll see where it has like the home, the little search, navigation icon, the plus sign. That plus sign is going to direct you to post like an actual post. So if you click on that,
It
you
will
can
be
choose.
post or reel.
Yeah, or you can do a reel as well. So once you click on that plus sign, you'll notice that bottom it has the option to choose post, story reel, or you can go on live from here as well. So if you do reel, it'll kind of navigate you through the posting of a reel. So it's really just completely up to you. But yeah, if you click on that bottom, on that little, you'll
The
be able
create button, you're talking about the create button.
yes,
It's a little
create
plus.
yes, to create a new post.
Right. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Yours-
I have a question, Bree.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, Bree, so sometimes I would like to make a video, but I don't know what to say. Do you have some scripts to
Yeah, so
record?
something, the script, as we were mentioning, if you are having any issues navigating what to say or how to come up with some videos, like we had mentioned, if we're not, let's say it's a weekend and you want to post something, chat GPT, if you put like, I want to create a video of real estate for new home buyers or for Orange County residents, it will write out an entire script for you. But if you if you still find that that's not really being tailored to your personal branding, or again, it is AI, so it really doesn't know like who it's even generating a script for. It's really just trying to generate any type. But we can definitely help you with scripts. If you can schedule, if you like email us and we can kind of get like a 30-minute Zoom meeting going on, we'll be able to kind of, you can let us know your ideas and what you're wanting to get out of your videos or where you're wanting to post. And what we can do is we can kind of just do some research for you and then kind of go from there and then create ideas and scripts to your liking.
Thank you.
Okay, my question is pretty much related what Miriam was asking, but it's more about TikTok.
Okay.
I am not on TikTok because it's very addicted to me. But I probably should be there, just posting something. And what do you is the same format? My question is the same format that we have a reel on Instagram. Is the same format that we can go ahead and repost it on TikTok?
Yes, so it is the same form. What you can do if you are posting them on Instagram, you can use that same video and then post it on TikTok.
Okay, so do you recommend creating in well, I use Canva, and I have Canva Pro and I created everything through, and they have those little videos or little movies on Canva.
Yes,
So do you recommend to post it first? I mean, well, if I use in Canva, I can use the same video in different areas, in
correct.
different in
The
TikTok
file,
and okay. Can we talk sometime? I don't know if you guys are doing much TikTok, but can we maybe next week or in the future talk a
yeah,
little
of
bit more about
course.
TikTok, what to do something that is beside dancing?
Yeah, of course. Aside from Canva, another great tool that is super user friendly, it's almost just as easy as utilizing Canva, is CapCut. And I
Yeah.
know you're there in our Temecula office, and Lauren is actually, she's very hands-on with that editing tool. So, we can still do a Zoom meeting to kind of go over that. But if you are ever needing like a tutorial on CapCut, she even knows what the app is. So if you are ever in office, she uses it for our own social media platforms. That's what we use for editing purposes. She can
Okay.
with that as well. So I think utilizing Canva, and then you can also do CapCut as well. They're both really great tools.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Appreciate that.
welcome.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Is there any other questions?
No, thank you. Very informative. Thank you. Great job.
Awesome. Yeah, and we're always, the team is always here. Our marketing request form is available on the agent resource guide, and you can also our team's email address. I will go ahead and add that in. This gets distributed to all of our marketing girls. So either, one of us can pick it up and start working on it. So go ahead and save this. I'm going to send it into the chat And you can email for any assistance on there as well. All right, you guys, this was, and I loved all the questions. If anything else pops up, like I said, you can email us. The team email is now in the chat box, or you can just email our personal emails as well, whatever you prefer.
Bree, Cassidy, you rock.
Yes, guys.
You rock. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. God, I'm so glad they
Right.
work for us.
Bye, guys.
All right, good job,
Bye.
everybody.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
they're going to be doing social media classes every month, so participate, engage, ask questions, right? Because then you don't, and then you come to me later, and I don't know shit about social media. Okay, and then you say, Robert, I want to do stuff on social media, and I go, good for you. So when they're here, ask, right? Like some of you don't ask because you think social media, like, well, I don't want to be the stupid one that says, how do you even start a social media page? I promise you, you're not the only one that has that question. So ask, as stupid as the question may be to you, just ask it. Okay. Just get involved, get engaged, because I get these questions all the time, or I get requests about social media, or it's on people's business plans. So